Hey, what's up everyone? It's Brandon here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got a really exciting video. We are going to be showing off a package that I received recently with the new most expensive Funko Pop in my collection. So that's really exciting. I'm very excited about this pop and very keen to show everyone. But first we're going to go through a few single pop purchases that I've got in this week from a few different companies, a few different places, and for different reasons. So yeah, let's start looking through some pops. The first pop that came in this week was from a private seller on Facebook Marketplace, and it is Chef from Monsters Inc. Disney Pixar. Everyone knows I really enjoy the animation pops. So this is a very cool one. I got it for a really good deal. I'm not sure whether it will be a keeper forever or if this one will eventually end up for sale on auction, but for now, yeah, I just thought I'd pick it up. Really cool pop. I don't see it come up very often. Not crazy valuable or anything, but overall just a fun one. Cool character. So that's the first one that we're going to have a look at. Then next up, I got in a pre-order from a company called Kitsune Relics. I think it's pronounced Kitsune. Forgive me if that pronunciation is wrong. Maybe it's Kitsune Relics. But we'll go with Kitsune. And that pop is Miles Morales from Across the Spider-Verse. I spoke a few videos back, I think, about how much I enjoyed this movie. I'm not collecting every one of the pops from this line, but I really enjoyed the unmasked Miles Morales, and it's nice to have an exclusive at least. This was originally a Target exclusive, but I've got it here obviously with the special edition sticker. But yeah, you can see there Miles in his casual clothes, these sneakers. Very, very cool one. This movie to me was a masterpiece. I really, really enjoyed this movie. One thing I will say, I feel like Funko could have done more with the design of these pops. If you look at the style of animation that they've used in this movie, like that comic book kind of style, I feel like it would have been so cool if they did that sort of approach with the pops as well. Like, if you remember the Star Wars comics pop, the Star Wars comic book line that they did, maybe if I find a picture, I'll put it on screen, where they kind of made the pops look like comic book characters with that sort of comic book cell shading kind of vibe. I feel like that would have been really cool with these pops, to make it look like they came out of a comic book, with the little comic book dots. And I don't know, that's just my thinking, but I still really like the pop. Next up, we have got another Facebook Marketplace purchase. This one is very cool. This is a pop that I already had, but I have the local sticker, like the local, is it a special edition sticker? No, I think it's a Cosmic Comics exclusive sticker. Then I saw this one on Facebook Marketplace with the official store sticker, and I just had to grab it because I really love this pop and I love the character. But there's a bit more of a story. I'll show you now. So the pop we are talking about is SpiderPunk. So we've got the original SpiderPunk pop, previews exclusive from the Gamerverse line, from the video game. Awesome, awesome pop. The value on this pop has risen since the new Across the Spider-Verse movie, with obviously SpiderPunk appearing in that. But yeah, so really cool pop. I'll maybe grab my other version quickly and then we can compare the two. Okay, so here you can see my original one that I had has got this exclusive to Cosmic Comics South Africa sticker. And then when I saw this with the previews exclusive sticker, I was like, okay, let me rather get that one to replace this one. But I'm kind of in two minds now with the Spider-Verse movies that have come out. I'm almost tempted to just keep both of them. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But I do love to have the official store sticker. Now, what you've probably noticed that we haven't spoken about yet is there's a little signature over here, which is an interesting little touch. Did a bit of research. The guy that I bought it from, all he knew is that it was signed by someone at a Comic-Con Africa a few years back in Joburg. So I did a bit of research and I actually figured out who this is. It was signed by a comic book artist named Will Slaney, I think is how you pronounce it. And he is a comic book artist for a specific wave of Spider-Man 2099 comics, but he also did a cover that featured SpiderPunk. It was for a Spider-Geddon comic book cover. If I find the picture, I'll put it up as well. It doesn't add any value to the pop whatsoever. It's not authenticated, but it does check out. The guy was at the con a few years ago. Signature looks legit. There's no reason for it not to be legit. But as I say, it doesn't add any value. But for me, it's just a cool little touch. This guy actually also is responsible for creating a Star Wars character. I think it's Ren. He's one of the co-creators of that character. So just a very cool little add-on extra touch to this pop. So happy to have this one, and I thought I'd show it off. Okay, next we have got a new Freddie in the collection. Everyone knows that has been watching the videos that my obsession with Freddie Funko has been growing. This one dropped from Clover Records on one of their drops a few days ago. I managed to snatch it up before anyone else on the claim sale, and it's arrived. We've got Basketball Freddie. So very happy to have this one. I love his jersey and his sneakers. You can see how the orange and blue, the colors actually match. Very, very cool pop. There you can see on the glam shot. But yeah, really enjoying Freddie. And I'm glad to have another one. I suppose at some point I might need to make a whole video showing off the entire Freddie Funko collection, I suppose. Okay, we are moving on swiftly. We're getting closer and closer to the main point of this video. The new, most expensive Funko Pop in my collection. But I have one more item to show. And that is a Pop and Tea combo that I got in from the Smith Pop Drop a few weeks ago. If anyone's on the WhatsApp group, they know they've been doing some awesome things on there. And this is one that I just had to grab. We have got the Pop and Tea Chuck Norris. Very, very cool. Everyone knows I really enjoy the combat sports. I've got Bruce Lee in the collection now, and some of the UFC guys, and the boxers. So I just felt like Chuck Norris was one that would go very well in that collection. This was sealed, but I was impatient. I had to crack it open. So let me open it up quickly and show you all what's inside. Okay, I got it open. So here, when we open it up, you can see we got our pop and our tea. I'm in two minds whether to take the t-shirt out or not, because to refold it like this is going to be an absolute mission. And I'm not really ready to wear it yet. So I feel like I'll just show you the glam shot of the t-shirt. It's a nice dark gray color. Looks very cool. But ultimately we are here for the pop. We are here for the pop. You can see a little bit of the printing in there. It looks just like the glam shot. It's really nice quality printing, I must say, on the t-shirt. It's like silk screened on to where you kind of can't feel the print, which is awesome. But there is our pop, Chuck Norris, Target exclusive. Really, really cool, old school action hero, Chuck Norris with the Uzis. Now, we can see that we've got quite a significant tear, quite significant damage on this pop. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but obviously it's not the fault of the folks that sent this out to me, because the item was sealed and they packaged it very well to send to me. So I'm going to assume that that damage happened whenever this got transported here. I'm assuming like maybe from the States to South Africa originally. I would assume that's when that damage happened, and it's been sealed since then, you know. But it is what it is. These things happen. It's still a very cool pop, and I'm happy to have it. So we'll put that off to the side for now. Okay, and it's the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for. The new, most expensive Funko Pop in my collection, coming in at $310. It is an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive, limited to 1,500 pieces. And it is, boom, the glow-in-the-dark Loch Ness monster. How cool is that? It's from the Pop Myths line, which I don't really ever see very many of those. I'm trying to build up my quote-unquote Grail collection, so the goal is to try and get $100+ pop from as many different categories as possible. Slowly but surely we're going to work on that, but this is one from the Myths line that is very cool to add to that collection, because how often do you come across a Myths Grail? Now this pop, how did I acquire it? I got it as a waffle win, which makes it even better because I won it. I hardly paid. I was the lucky person to win this over on the Pops Waffles group, probably about a week or two ago. It arrived recently, and yeah, it's the most expensive pop in my collection. At least the most expensive in-box mint pop in my collection. There will eventually be a top 10 most expensive Funko Pops in my collection video, but I think we'll do that a little bit further down the line when I've built up, you know, a decent collection of more expensive pops. But for now, this guy stands at the top of the hill, so we had to make sure that he stays nice and safe in his hard stack, and I will find a special place for him in my collection. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel so that you see all the new videos that I'm making. I'm hoping that everyone's enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I'm definitely having fun making it, which is ultimately the point of doing this in general. So definitely stay tuned, and there'll be more videos on the way.